No, no. Don't you dare. Don't do it. Stop. There. You good? That's it. Up you go. Wee. 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 Whoops. Dropped my phone. It's no secret. I'm not the best babysitter out there. In fact, being 100% transparent with you, I'm probably one of the most undependable people when it comes to handling kids. And for your sake and everyone else's, never leave me alone with your children. Okay, yikes, no. That was worded horribly. What? You think I try to speak baby talk that I don't even understand? Goo gaga. Aren't you a cutie, poochie poochie poo? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Absolutely. Don't bet on it. And I'll have you know that almost every parent in the world thinks their child is a precious little angel, no matter what they do. And I promise you, they will go ham on you if you call them out on it. This is probably the main reason why some, not all, spoiled kids nowadays can get away with just about anything. Worst part is that you can't do anything about it, because you aren't their mommy or papi. I suggest you just watch it all burn, thinking, this is fine, while they go around making your walls look like one of an asylum with their 120-pack Crayolas. At most, they'll be told to sit in the corner without any physical consequences. And I thought people who told me they got spanked as a kid had it easy. Not saying anyone's parenting style is my business or anything, but rowdier kids won't be learning much from that experience. Well, I guess it depends on each kid. Back then, I wasn't such a perfect little Powerpuff either. Mini-me loved causing trouble, biting my toys' heads off and initiating panic attacks. But my parents weren't having any of it. Because of certain childhood life lessons, I've gotten very attached to my back, along with a few other items such as the belt for wearing, the clothes hanger for hanging clothes, golf clubs for playing golf, glass cups for drinking water, frying pan for cooking, spatula for cooking with, broom for cleaning, and others obviously for its practical life uses. By the way, if you didn't get that, I am not in any way, shape, or form condoning child abuse. What I'm describing here is some old-fashioned discipline. Now, before you go off thinking that I absolutely despise children, you're only half right. But I have to say, I think I've gotten somewhat better with handling kids compared to a year or so ago. Hear me out. So a few years back, I'd be one of those people who became so clueless and so lost in a situation when a kid started hysterically bawling out of nowhere. There was one time in particular I remember when I was asked to watch over this kid. Sweet little thing. But then she started screeching like a pterodactyl. Gave me a massive brain shock with her on the verge of popping her little head off. What is it? What's wrong? What do you want? Is it memes? Are memes what you want? Here, take it. Talk to me, kid. For the love of God. Your memes suck, by the way. Suck! And it's not as if I could just duct tape her mouth 3 times around and tape her to the wall. Oh, no. If only it were that easy. This is one of those situations that would amplify your stress levels by 200%, especially when you realize you're in a public area. Turns out this kid just wanted her mom. If I had to evaluate myself on how I handled that situation, it was no doubt piss poor. It's like when you see a tornado coming your way and you attempt to stop it by putting your hand out and saying, no, absolutely ridiculous. It's about as effective as a fish trying to drown itself underwater. You think that tornado is gonna listen to you? It's gonna be like, out of my way, you ain't my mom. I don't fuck with peasants. I could break your house in 2 seconds. Oh wait, I fucked up, you're already homeless. It's gonna get closer and louder regardless, because there's no force strong enough to stop it. Obviously, kids aren't nearly as powerful as one of them tornadoes, but they can really suck the energy out of you fast if you don't show them who's boss. If you want to get any point across with kids going mental, you gotta sit their little asses down, tell them you ain't playing games, look them straight in the eye, and use your mango, gecko, whatever. Tell them to stop whining and any point across with kids going mental, you gotta sit their little asses down, tell them you ain't playing games, look them straight in the eye, and use your mango, gecko, whatever. Tell them to stop whining and find out what's wrong. If they don't listen, let's say the 3rd time around, and continue making ear-bleeding tantrums, then you're just not scary enough. It's time to pull out the bat, and of course go to the park to play baseball with them. Now how about a situation where you're looking after more than 1 kid? Let's say you're taking care of 5 of them. Oh, fuck me. My mind hurts just thinking about it. Do you know how difficult it is to have your eyes coordinate their every movement? How the hell do preschool teachers do it? 1 second they'll be standing there, the next you blink once and they're gone.
Yes.
Panic, because you're their problem. Thinking about it. Do you know how difficult it is to have your eyes coordinate their every movement? How the hell do preschool teachers do it? 1 second they'll be standing.
Ginger pale baby, Susie baby, the girl. And her bro.
The next you blink once and they're gone. Panic, because you're their problem now. If they get stuck on top of a monument, enter some shady neighborhood, food poisoning from eating moldy bread, guess who's gonna be blamed for it? That's right, not me. I'm out, is what I would say if I was an irresponsible adult. Which I'm not. Kids, let's get something straight here. The grown-ups play peekaboo with you, never the other way around. Fortunately, from recent experiences, I found ways to make these kids settle down. iPad. Throw an iPad at them hard enough, and they'll be knocked out instantly. Guaranteed. Alright, fine. Distract them with a fun game on there. Like the one where you flick the birds to break the construction sites. The one where you cut fruits with your finger, crushing candies. Or the one where carrots and peas kill zombies. And with that, you won't believe how glued to the screen they become. Nap time. Here, let me show you how this works. You spray this magical substance on one of them noisy kids, and then boof. Ta-da! Simple, right? It's basically chloroform. Yeah, scary stories. Once upon a time, dabbing was dead. No, actually thinking about it now, it died a while ago. And finally, let's talk about a lot of the older kids of this generation whose vocabulary consists of memes. I remember passing by my old middle school last year and saw some kids dabbing all over the place.
Dab on the haters, dab on the haters, dab on the haters.
Definitely Jake Paulers. Guess dabbing didn't die after all. Of course, at that age, children tend to be more easily influenced by the things they're exposed to. Back then, I was easily influenced too, so I can't point any fingers this time. But I won't lie, I'm pretty envious of how carefree kids can be. They'll test your patience, but they never stress over it as much as you would. Guess in that aspect, I wish